The Tampa Bay Buccaneers opened the season with pure chaos in Atlanta. From sloppy mistakes and missed tackles to clutch rookie performances and a wild finish, this Week 1 matchup had everything to see. In the end, it came down to a rookie wide receiver, a veteran quarterback, and one missed field goal to save the Buccaneers on the road. Let's dive into this right away and break it all down. With just over a minute remaining, Baker Mayfield connected with rookie wideout Emeka Egbuka on a 25-yard strike to take the lead. The Falcons still had a chance as Michael Penix Jr. marched Atlanta 60 yards in under a minute to set up Younghoe Koo for a game-tying 44-yard field goal, but his kick sailed wide with 2 seconds left, sealing Tampa Bay's victory. This game had shades of last year's wild finish in Atlanta when the Falcons stunned the Bucs in overtime behind Kirk Cousins, but this time around, the tables turned and Todd Bowles' squad walked out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium with the Week 1 win they were looking for. The story of the day was Emeka Egbuka. The rookie's NFL debut couldn't have gone much better. 2 touchdown grabs from Mayfield, 67 receiving yards, and instant chemistry with his quarterback. With Chris Godwin still working back to full strength, the Bucs are thrilled with what they saw from their first-round pick. On defense, Hassan Reddick made his presence felt with a sack in his Buccaneers debut, while Yaya Diaby was consistently disruptive even if the stat sheet didn't show it. He had one would-be sack erased by a penalty, but his pressure rate suggests it's only a matter of time before the sacks start piling up. Linebacker Servassier Dennis had an up and down day. He gave up a 50-yard touchdown to Bijan Robinson early and got caught out of position on a wheel route later, even getting benched briefly. But to his credit, he finished strong, coming up with key run stops late to help Tampa Bay close it out. The Bucs now sit on top of the NFC South after Week 1, and with Baker and Egbuka flashing strong chemistry right away, Tampa Bay fans have plenty to be excited about heading into the rest of the season. It wasn't always pretty, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers walked out of Atlanta with a 23-20 win. The game started rough, the offense stalled, Baker Mayfield looked rusty after sitting the preseason, and the defense gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, but as the game wore on, both sides settled in and found their footing. Baker finished with 3 touchdown passes and even led the team in rushing with 39 yards. His day was mixed, not great, not awful, but good enough to get the job done, and his connection with rookie wideout Emeka Egbuka stole the show. Egbuka scored twice, including the game-winning 25-yard strike with just over a minute left. For a rookie debut, you couldn't script it much better. Another surprise contributor was Cam Johnson, who ripped off a 54-yard punt return to set up a short touchdown drive. On special teams, new punter Jake Dixon was outstanding, flipping the field with booming kicks and pinning the Falcons deep multiple times. Defensively, Hassan Reddick wasted no time making his presence felt, notching a huge 3rd down sack and keeping Michael Penix Jr. uncomfortable all game. Rookie corner Jacob Parrish also stood out with a 3rd down stop on Drake London, while Jamel Dean bounced back from an early penalty with multiple clutch pass breakups in the second half. Antoine Winfield added the final exclamation point, breaking up a potential game-winning touchdown in the closing seconds before Younghoe Koo's missed field goal sealed the Bucs win. The run defense looked like vintage Tampa Bay, holding Bijan Robinson to just 24 yards on the ground and limiting Atlanta's entire rushing attack to 69 yards. There were some rough spots too. Servassier Dennis struggled badly early, giving up a long touchdown to Robinson and missing multiple tackles, but he came back in the 4th quarter with a couple of big stops that helped close things out. Vita Vea also drew a costly roughing the passer penalty, though his presence in the trenches helped bottle up the run game. However, one of the biggest storylines came before kickoff. The Bucs shuffled their offensive line instead of starting swing tackle Charlie Heck. Graham Barton slid to left tackle, Ben Bredesen moved to center, and practice squad call-up Michael Jordan stepped up at guard. It wasn't smooth at first, but the unit eventually settled in and kept Mayfield clean. He wasn't sacked once. So while it wasn't pretty, the Buccaneers leave Atlanta with a 1-0 record, first place in the NFC South, and a rookie wideout who already looks like a difference maker. If this team can clean up the mistakes and build on the chemistry we saw between Baker Mayfield and Emeka Egbuka, Tampa Bay could be a real threat as the season unfolds. Next week, they'll head to Houston to take on the Texans, and we'll see if they can keep this momentum rolling. Let me know down below your thoughts so far on the Bucs and your takeaways from this game. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, make sure you go down below and you subscribe so you never miss a Bucs video this season or any video at all, leave a like as well. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.